Welcome back and happy Monday. It is another Magic the Gathering Market Movers. This is the very first Market Movers in May. It is the 3rd, 2021. And everyone who joined my live stream yesterday, we had a blast. We opened some Italian booster packs and those videos are actually on my Patreon now. So every single live stream that I do, I make it unlisted and throw it up on Patreon after. So if you're part of the Patreon group, thanks so much for supporting me. That's just an extra bonus for you guys that you have something to watch. And I also have some TCG Player affiliate links, and those ones really help me out because any purchase you make through that, I get a small bonus from that. All right, let's start the list off with Vivictus Asmati from Legends. This is not a reserve list card, but it's from a Four Horsemen set. It's up 6.36% from $70.24 to $74.71. This card actually does see a bit of play in Commander. It sees a play as a Commander itself with 2 registered decks right now. Next up is Hexdrinker from Modern Horizons. This is a mythic, and it's up 7.21% from $27.88 to $29.89. It's the only copy available, and it does see play in Temur, Delver, but also Jund, Death Shadow, and Modern right now, which is a big deck. Next up is Jeska's Will from Commander Legends. We've seen this card show up on this list a few times already. It's up 7.99% today from $13.76 to $14.86. This card does see play in Commander. The deck that uses it the most is actually a Varen Voice of Duality deck with 95 registered decks. Next up is the Ozolith from Ikoria, Lair of Behemoths. This rare just keeps seeing new all-time highs every day. It seems it's up 8.45% again from $12.07 to $13.09. This card does see play in Commander mostly, and the deck that uses it the most is actually a Felisa Fang of Silverquill deck. We have Goblin Welder from Urza's Legacy. This is up 9.03% today from $12.52 to $13.65. This card does see play mostly in Commander, but also Painter's Servant decks in Legacy. Okay, and the next card we have on the list to talk about is Avenging Angel from Tempest. This is our first reserve list card on the list today, up 9.84% again from $12.60 to $13.84, and I absolutely love the art on this card. It is from Tempest, and there's not a lot of near mint copies of this card now on the market. Obelisk of Undoing from Antiquities. This is a rare from Antiquities, up 10.67% from $9.47 to $10.48. It does see play in Commander. Not that many decks use it, but the decks that do use it are Eudora and Ossiger, the Reconstructor decks. Arcadis Saboth from Legends. This is not a reserve list card, but it's a beautiful gold border card, up 10.68% from $64.32 to $71.19. There is a cheaper copy that's a Chronicles version, but regardless, this does actually see some play in the Ur-Dragon and Morophon, the Boundless decks. Primal Amulet is up next from Ixalan. This card is up 10.69% today from $18.14 to $20.08, seeing new all-time highs. And this card is actually utilized a lot in Commander. And the deck that uses it the most is a Varen Voice of Duality deck with 92 registered decks on MTG Goldfish. We got Elvish Champion. This is the Duel of the Planeswalker version of the card. It seems like this card is up every other day. It's up again 10.76% from $12.45 to $13.79. This card sees a lot of play in Commander as elves are a very good tribe, but the elf commander that uses the most is actually Lathril, Blade of the Elves. Next up is Finale of Devastation. This War of the Spark Mythic is up 10.92%, seeing new all-time highs from $27.93 to $30.98. This card sees a ton of play in Historic Elves, but it also sees play in the deck we just mentioned. Lathril, Blade of the Elves is one of the Commander cards. Ivory Tower from Antiquities. This card is up 10.99% from $32.29 from $35.84. This card sees a ton of play in Commander, and the deck that uses it the most is actually a Kruphix, God of the Horizons. Vesuva. This is the Timesol remastered version that we just got. This mythic is up 11.78% from $14.18 to $15.85, as it looks like it's actually bottomed out and it's starting to see an increase. It sees a lot of play in Amulet, Titan, and Modern, but also Mono Green, Cloudpost, and Legacy. Teferi, Master of Time. This is a mythic from Core Set 2021, up 15.92% from $8.48 to $9.83. Sees a lot of play in Standard right now in Sultai control decks and also Sultai ramp decks, but it also sees play in Brawl, Nicol Bolas, Dragon God decks. Shadrix Silver Quill, this is a mythic we just got in Strixhaven. It's up 16.27% from $6.70 to $7.79. This card is seeing a lot of play right now in Commander decks as a commander itself, but it also sees play in Brina, the Demigod decks. Garou Cursed Huntsman from Throne of Eldraine. This mythic is up 37.04% from $2.97 to $4.07. Seeing a lot of play in Brawl right now, but also Historic Sacrifice decks, along with other commander decks as well. Next, we have Snap from Urza's Legacy. This card is up 42.71% from $3.84 to $5.48. This card is seeing a lot of play in Pauper right now, Delver Fairies, but it also sees play in Commander as well. Next up, Scrap Mastery. This is the reprint from the Commander Anthology version. The original printing was from Commander 2014. This copy is up 47.59% from $2.90 to $4.28. Seeing a lot of play in Ossiger, the Reconstructor decks in Commander right now. Okay, it's time to talk about the biggest foil moves of the day, and we're going to go over a small list, and starting that list off today is Glacial Wall, a 7th edition foil, up 29.12% from $10.99 to $14.19. Next card we have Guardian Idol from 5th Dawn. This foil is up 43.53% from $2.78 to $3.99. Sorin, Lord of Innistrad from Dark Avacyn. This mythic is up 67.17% from $13.16 to $22. We have Felidar Sovereign. This is a great mythic from Zendikar with an alternate win condition. It's up 77.91% from $4.30 to $7.65. Cavern of Souls. This is the Modern Masters 2017 reprint of the card, up 86.05% from $49.10 to $91.35 for its average foil price. Notorious Assassin is our last card on the list. This rare from Arcadian Mass is an old border foil, up 107% from $11.83 to $24.53. All right, it's time for today's biggest losers. So we do have a small list of losers today. So we're going to start that list off here with Sliver Hivelord. This card is actually down 5.29% from $32.15 to $30.45 as it saw a massive increase in the last few weeks. Baron Sanger from Homelands. This is a reserve list card, down 5.80% from $19.30 to $18.18. And now we have First Sliver as well from Modern Horizons, another sliver. So it's down 6.31% from $26.63 to $24.95. And we have Thoughtseize. This is the Time Sovereign Remastered Old Border version of the card, down 8.41% from $21.89 to $20.05. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll do a quick little recap. So it looks like some slivers are actually going down. Maybe some of the hype that we got from Time Spiral is actually kind of fading out a bit. But again, they had such a massive increase for the last month or so, and it's not a surprise to see them retrace a little bit. We aren't getting that many reserve list cards, but that is something that I've already spoke about at length in other videos, that, you know, the buyouts have kind of dried up a bit, but they're settling at a pretty stable price right now. And I actually have a video later in the day that I'm going to be releasing, so you want to stay tuned for that. I do make these videos Monday to Friday, so thank you everyone for watching them. I am going to be back tomorrow with another Market Movers, so I hope you guys come back again. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and with that being said, enjoy the rest of your day. Being a patron will help me produce more Market Movers and add to the funds that I will use for my random buys, and also to my coffee fund, because I drink a lot of coffee for these videos. And here you can see a link below in the description that will give you all the tiers and what you get in each tier. So I hope you guys click and think about joining. And with that, I'll see you next video. Think about supporting the channel in that way. If not, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I will see you again in the next video.